Hey, what's going on YouTube? Alabama Reloader here. So, sweet hat. Go check out alabamareloader.com if you want one. Today's day one. Day one of the 2025 Kentucky whitetail deer chasing with a muzzle loader trip stuff. 10 after 6. Today's Friday, November 7th. Took off work today and Monday. I'm off on Tuesday for Veterans Day. Praise God for the veterans. And so I went ahead and took off today and Monday. On my way now, just left the house a couple minutes ago, on my way to pick up my brother. I'm gonna meet him over in Athens, Alabama, pick him up, and then we will start rolling north to Kentucky. So again, going to a different WMA this year than what me and him and my dad did 2 years ago when we went. So yeah, I don't really know what to expect because I haven't been to this particular piece of public land before, but I'm looking forward to it. The muzzle loader is set up, shooting good enough. You guys saw that, or hopefully you saw that. Posted a sort of a last minute video talking through that. But yeah, we should be good to go. Got everything loaded down in the back. Got, you know, a couple pairs of underwear, a couple pairs of pants, and some shirts. And I mean, we're up there for what, 4 or 5 days, so you know, you ain't really got to pack a whole lot. And then the bulk of everything, or the bulk of my stuff, is all my hunting stuff. So I've got all that. There's a really big front that's moving in Sunday in Kentucky, and it is going to, let's see, today the high is 70, and tomorrow on Saturday I believe the high is also, it's like 70 or 71. Then the high Sunday is 47. So there's a really big front that's moving through, you know, Saturday into Sunday, where the temperature's dropping quite a bit. And then Monday is going to be even colder. Monday, the high, last I checked, the high was like in the 30s on Monday. So really, really big transition in temperature, and with that front moving through, who knows? Maybe them bucks will be getting after it. It is opening weekend. Gun season in Kentucky starts tomorrow, but again, we're hunting with muzzle loaders because of the WMA that we're going to. You can only hunt with either a bow or a muzzle loader. So that's about it. We're rocking and rolling. Got the license and the permit. That's kind of the most critical thing. Got my Hunter Orange muzzle loader, Pyrex pellets, bullets, primers. Okay, that's really the critical stuff. If you ain't got that stuff, I mean, you're going up here just to bird watch then. So I've got all that stuff ready to go. Pack some snacks. I think that's about it. So yeah, you guys just kind of stick around. I keep going back and forth. I think what I'm going to try to do is maybe just upload the video from that day at the end of each day. We're staying in it's kind of like a motel, about 45 minutes to an hour away from the public land that we're going to hunt. It's a place that I could get for free using like reward points from where I travel for work and accumulate those points over time. I was able to get a stay there for free for the 4 nights that we're going to be up there, and so it's just kind of like a no-brainer. Hey, if you could just go do that, have you a place, take a hot shower, and come back and lay down and get hopefully halfway decent sleep at night, that would be the ideal plan. So that's the gist of it. And yeah, so you guys stick around. Don't know how long this video is going to be, just depends on what all goes down today. Probably going to get out, I would imagine we're going to go scout once we get there. So you guys stay tuned. right, guys, so we got the Snared Life. Was able to pick up the Snared Life. We stopped by Buc-ee's, got the Beast Burrito, and now we're heading north. Oh, excuse me. Ready to kill one.
Headed north.
Headed north. Yep. So we'll get up there. I have no clue what time. Maybe around 11 or so. And then I would imagine the plan is to go scout. Right? Yep. That's the plan. Go scout and then get ready for tomorrow. So you guys just stick around, and who knows, we might even stop by Mid-South Shooter Supply. Might do that. So, all right, you guys hang tight. All right, so we have made it to the first spot that we're going to scout. Stop by the hotel just to see if we could check in. And denied. They hit us with the big deny on that. Which we were way early. I think the check-in time on the app said 2 o'clock, and we got there at 11:30. And you know, it never hurts to ask. I always do that whenever I'm traveling. If I show up early, I'm like, hey, can I check in early? And sometimes they're cool with it. Other times they're like, yeah, for a fee. And that's the way this lady was. She's like, yeah, for $25, you know, that's the fee to do an early check-in. We were like, nah, we're good. All we were going to do was drop some of our stuff and come out here and start scouting anyway. So we just decided, come on out here. And yeah, right? Snared Life, got the Hill People gear chest rig. That's supposed to be blaze orange, but at this point in time in its life, it's like peach.
Just needs to be washed.
Yeah. And then let's see, I got mine on. Then whatever, Ranger green or whatever it is. So, all right, you ready to scout? All right, let's do it. We're gonna hit the deer woods, and I'll bring you guys along and turn the camera on if we see anything interesting. So let's go check it out. All right, guys, this is what we're looking for here. Yep, we got a scrape right over there. So this is the stuff we were looking for. We came in here looking for fresh signs, saw some other rubs back closer to the vehicle. And then we get here and this tree's just been absolutely shredded. Everything still looks really fresh. Between that and we got a scrape right over here. This is what we're looking for. So we're on the right track. But it's looking good so far. And we're not wedged in, but we basically have a field to the left that's public. And then over here to the right, we have private land that's literally just right here where you can see through the opening of the trees. So, yeah. All right. Let's keep looking. All right, everybody, so we have finally made it back to the hotel. It's the end of the day. It's 7:30. Hopefully you enjoyed the photos that I've rolled in to the video up until this point. So after I videoed that first scrape and rub that we found, me and my brother, we found, a pile of deer sign. We found a ton of scrapes, rubs. Hopefully you enjoyed those pictures of the rubs that I worked in to the video as well. But just in general, found a ton of sign. We've got a few different spots we're gonna focus in on and go sit starting tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get a buck on the ground. We'll see. Just gonna bring you guys along and see how that goes. But after that, we left the woods, made our way back. It's about a 45-minute drive back to the hotel. And as I was getting ready to check in, I was like, you know what, I wonder if there's a local gun store nearby. We're close to Paducah, Kentucky, so I just sort of did a quick Google, and Paducah Shooter Supply popped up. So I was like, all right, we got to go there. So I ran over there, and it's an outdoors store. A lot of camo, hunting related stuff, firearms, archery, all of that. But they also had a reloading section, and there were a few things that I just couldn't pass up. They sell some used stuff that's like from estate sales and everything that they get in. So they've got some of that, plus new. Their prices on their new stuff, like powder, it was astronomical. It was outrageous. It was $75 a pound for stuff like IMR 8208, XBR, H4895, stuff like that. It was $74.99 a pound, right? So I ended up passing on. There were some powders I really wish I could have bought, but I ended up passing on those. But three things that I could not pass up were these bullets, and the lighting is so bad in here that I'm having to try to sit under the lamp, near the lamp, to do this. But these are 130 grain Hornady Interbond bullets in 277 diameter. You don't see the Interbonds anymore. It's just rare that you even see these out in the wild. So I ended up picking these up. These were expensive, $74.99, but again, I've never seen these on an actual store shelf. I think I've seen the Interbonds online, but it's not the 130 in the 270, and that's a 277 diameter. That's a cartridge for the 270 Winchester. This is a bullet that I've really wanted to try, so I'm going to try these in that Browning X-Bolt that I have, the medallion. And then two other things that I ended up picking up. I actually don't own either one of these cartridges, but they were a really good deal. So let's see, this is a Redding 260 Remington Type S full length sizing bushing die, again for the 260 Remington. So here it is, Redding. It's a used die, but it's in really good shape, and it actually came with two Redding bushings as well, and you can see there, well, $15. So $15 for this die. I felt like that was a really good deal, so I just went ahead and picked it up again, even though I don't have a 260 Remington, but went ahead and grabbed that. Again, came with the two bushings as well. And then the other thing that I picked up was this 7mm Remington Magnum competition cedar die. Redding competition cedar die, and this actually was not marked with a price. And so when I took it up there and I asked the lady, I was like, hey, this one's marked and this one's not. What's the price on this? They just gave it to me for $15. So I got a Redding competition cedar die for 7 rim mag for $15. Not bad. So pretty good stuff. Those are the three things I just couldn't walk out of there without picking up. So had to make somewhat of a reloading portion of this video. I mean, we can't make a video without tying reloading in somehow. So that's what we picked up. Now we're back at the hotel. Time to grab a quick shower and hit the hay. We got to get up super early, get the day started. So what do you think, Snared Life?
Ready to go.
Ready to go. He's ready to rock and roll, and hopefully we'll be saying buck down tomorrow. So you guys follow along. My plan is just to post a video at the end of every day. So again, we'll start today on Friday, November 7th, and then run through Tuesday, and a video each evening as we wrap up the day, and then just kind of go from there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, bringing you along. Day one, wasn't too crazy. Just got up here, got some scouting done, found a ton of sign, which is great. And then, somewhat of a score on the reloading stuff. So that's it. We'll catch you guys next time. Y'all have a good one.